Hi, welcome to the Peaceful Home. Today I'm going to show you how I do my fall reset. Now, we often refer to spring cleaning, and this is much more than just a cleaning. I really look at what needs to be decluttered in my home, what things need to be fixed or repaired. Now that families have settled into school and work routines after the summer, it's a great time. If you are ready for a fall reset, refresh, stay tuned. Hi, I'm TeresaElling. If we haven't met, I'm so glad you're here today. One of the first things that I do as I'm preparing for this fall reset is I make a list. What rooms do I want to run through really quick for a declutter? What things need to be deep cleaned? What things need to be fixed or repaired? And I make a list of all of those things. I'm going to bring you along today to show you a few of the projects that I've been working on in the last couple of weeks.
The first job I decided to tackle was the pantry. And I sure wish pantries would stay organized longer. I feel like I have to do mine at least twice a year. But in this case, we had had a crazy infestation of mice. And so I really needed to do a thorough cleaning. We caught all the mice, thank the Lord, but there was a lot of cleanup that needed to happen. I took everything off the shelves, vacuumed, thoroughly cleaned, and I also took this opportunity to move a couple of shelves in this corner unit. It is a great use of space, but it's still a little tricky to get in there sometimes. There were times when I practically had to crawl into the back of these shelves in order to reach the back and get it good and clean. These shelves are a little tricky to move, but it was a great time to do it, and I'm so glad I did. Raising the shelves up a bit really enabled me to see better on the bottom shelf. It was just like a dark cave down there, and I really couldn't see anything. Baskets are a really great way to corral items, so I use those here for snack things. I also went through all of these bins. Now, my fantasy self wanted to get out all of these Toy Story things and make pancakes for my grandkids when they come, yet we have never used them. And so it was time for them to be donated. I went through this entire bin of banners and donated everything. It was just all stuff that I was no longer using. So these bins were tucked down in the bottom of the back of the pantry so that I could pull them out, and I wasn't having these things take up really valuable space in the kitchen. But sometimes when you have things that are put away, you are really able to see that you don't use them very often. So I was able to reduce like my sprinkles, trying to get away from artificial colors and stuff like that for kids anyway. And I was able to go through all of my cake decorating stuff and really just consolidate. And I think I went from 6 bins to 4. The cookie cutters were pretty easy because I had a lot of duplicates, and we don't make cookies very often. I did it all the time with my kids, but it was really time for me to narrow down the selection. I ended up finding a few pieces of silver in here, and I was planning on doing some silver polishing. So these are iced tea spoons. They're so beautiful. I actually ended up with 2 bins completely empty. So that feels really good. And I just need to redo the signs on those baskets. And I was able to put everything back in, and it just feels so much better. I also cleared a huge amount off of the very top of the pantry and just really cleaned it up. I love this Wright's Silver Cream. It comes with a sponge, and you just rub the cream right onto your silver, and begin to kind of buff all of that tarnish off. It doesn't take much time, a little bit of elbow grease, and rinse with hot soapy water and buff dry, and they're like new. Next was a complete declutter of the downstairs bathroom. Now, this is the only bathroom downstairs, so it does get used quite a bit, and it's definitely the spot to go to grab a quick Band-Aid or something like that. I love this bathroom. I will link below the full tour of the bathroom when I did it and did the stencil. But I emptied all these drawers, wiped them out, and now they're just so simplified. I actually have 2 empty drawers here, and the bottom just has different types of braces. I cleaned out underneath the sink and just got the things that we use all the time. The top drawer is for the grandkids to keep toothbrushes and toothpaste. And then I had 2 empty drawers again, and a bottom drawer with hair dryer and heating pad. In these drawers, I've got all of the feminine protection, medicines, bandages, things for getting out splinters, and it's all in one place. Got it all tidied up, which feels great. I don't have any actual footage of me decluttering the laundry room, but I worked hard on this. Whether I had 10 minutes or an hour a day, I went through every shelf, every bin, and got rid of things that I wasn't using. I also was willing to just risk getting rid of things that I hadn't used in a long time just to clear space. And it feels so much better in here now. This acts as a staging area for me. It's all the things that I'm going to use in an upcoming video, things that I've thrifted, off-season decor, as well as all of our family board games. So there's quite a bit on these upper shelves. This is where my daughter Joanna keeps toys and games for her kids, and it's just tidier than it's been in a long time. My next fall chore is to clean all of our bar stools, and they were so dirty. It's amazing how dirty they get with kids and grandkids, and it's just not a high priority to clean them regularly. The other problem is that the cushions had gotten so bad. We turn them over when they're really bad, then we wash them, but I really need new ones. We also had 2 different chairs that were broken, so I used some Gorilla Glue to glue the back of this one, and you wipe excess glue, use a clamp, and then it was good as new. I hate having the glue in the lid get all dried out, so I make sure to rinse it with water, cover it with saran, and put the cap over the top. I finished cleaning all of the bar stools just with soapy water, and then I was able to put on the new covers. I got these at IKEA. They Velcro close. There's a zipper where the foam pad comes out, so they are completely washable. Other thing that helps is that the pattern really isn't going to show much. And also the fabric is very durable, like an outside Sunbrella type fabric. It's already kind of water resistant. So I think these are going to be really great for the kids and grandkids and my sanity. Moving this dresser is another item on my list, but I'm really showing you the floors here. And when we finished our kitchen remodel, we were at the end of money, nothing to do the flooring, and we thought, hey, we will stain the concrete. And it's been a really great solution for the past 6 years. We're so excited to put in vinyl planking, and it looks like laminate, but it is completely waterproof. Really great choice for a kitchen, and especially when we come in from the river or the pool. So we are really excited about this project. Kevin and I chose the color and I really like it. It's very similar to the color of the stained concrete. And we're hoping to do this soon. There is one thing that has to happen before we can do the flooring, and that's to replace this door. It is extremely weather damaged. It has an old doggy door in it. It's got to be replaced and it needs a new threshold before we can put in the floor. Here's the new door. I just need to stain it, put a couple coats of polyurethane, and then we will be ready to go. And I'll keep you updated on this project.
I hope this gives you some motivation to do your own fall reset. Begin with one room, one closet. Set a timer for 10 minutes and see what can go. Set a timer for 10 minutes in the kitchen and deep clean a cabinet. There's no rules for this. Just get a list of the things that maybe have been neglected over the summer. I'd love to hear what you would add to my list in the comments below. What are you working on to refresh your home for fall? Thank you so much for joining me today on The Peaceful Home. Have a great day.